So something weird happened to me last night, right? I went to sleep, I woke up, and I thought it was a dream, but apparently everyone else in the world woke up to this news as well. So I've pictured myself a couple times, smacking myself in the face, splashing myself in the face with some cold water. Went ahead and traversed on Twitter, read my timeline, and I just wanted to see the reactions to Ben Affleck being cast as the new Batman. Now, I'm not going to waste minutes explaining why I'm still waiting to be told that this casting is a joke. I mean, I could give you a million reasons why this is a train wreck, but if you are a long time fan of the Batman series, movie or television, there has to be a train wreck of a Batman once every 20 years. I mean, Batman and Robin came out in, I think, 1997, and Batman vs. Superman will come out in 2015, so we just have to let the pieces fall into place and let this prophecy happen. It's a little short of 20 years, but Mayan calendar, Edwardian leap years and shit. I don't know, but I just feel like I tweeted about it until I just couldn't tweet anymore. So I'm just going to reread some of my favorite tweets, mine and others, that I seen on my timeline this morning. You could have punched Gerard Butler in the face a few times and he would have been a great Batman. And then Colin Farrell, Bullseye is the worst villain of all time. I would have smacked Ben Affleck for even pretending to care about Daredevil. So it seems quite obvious that just about anyone can be Batman now. Can't forgive Ben Affleck for Daredevil. It's a Warner Brothers picture, so let's just be thankful Wacko didn't wind up getting the Batman role. If you're excited about Affleck playing Batman, follow these steps. 1. Pick up a hatchet. 2. Hit yourself in the face with the sharp part. That dose of scarecrow toxin must have hit me harder than I thought. I had a terrible nightmare Ben Affleck was cast as Batman. LOL, they had to pick a Batman and get beat up by Superman. And finally, better Batman than Ben Affleck. But, for real, I'm gonna let it go, I'm not gonna be like everybody else and just attack Warner Brothers for being absolutely wrong for picking Ben Affleck. Because you know what? I'm gonna give Ben a little bit of slack, Because you gotta think about it, Daredevil was 10 years ago. I mean, we all did stupid shit 10 years ago. I mean, I did stupid shit 10 years ago. You did stupid shit 10 years ago. I mean, it would just suck to get persecuted for some stupid shit that you did 10 years ago. I mean, I would just hate for someone to deny me of a job over some stupid shit I did when I was 16. That would suck. Because I got lists of stupid shit I did 10 years ago. And you know what? I mean, I think what pisses me off about Ben is that the thing that gets me as an actor is that Daredevil was a fucking horrible movie. Albeit, Ben was the best actor on Daredevil. He was the best actor in the movie. I mean, Jennifer, we don't want to talk about her. And then compared to Colin Farrell as Bullseye, ugh, I'd rather throw up in my mouth and then shit and then eat that than ever watch that movie again. But I digress. But the thing that pisses me off about Ben motherfucking Affleck, is that, every time an actor makes a fucked up movie, they like to admit it. Like, at least Halle Berry, when she made Catwoman, as soon as Catwoman came out, she was like, hey guys, you know what? I fucked up. I'm totally sorry. She wasn't like that white about it, but she's like, you know what? I fucked up. Like, she was all happy. She like took that fucking award for really shitty movies. Like, she took like that award in stride, and she was all humble and happy about it. Like, she took it as a joke. Ben Affleck just pretended that fucking Daredevil wasn't a horrible movie. He was like, Daredevil, Daredevil. What the fuck do you mean, Ben? What do you mean, man? No. At least admit that movie sucked, and maybe I'll slightly forgive you for it. But until then, it's hard for me to get the taste out of my mouth. We just gotta let it go, because it was 10 years ago, and I wouldn't want to be dissed over some shit I did 10 years ago. But I just have to say, Ben Affleck, if somehow in some weird alternate reality you ever listen to this, let me tell you this. I'm gonna let it go because Heath Ledger, and this is the only legit argument you can have for Ben Affleck being cast as Batman, is that Heath Ledger, when he was cast as Joker, received similar reaction. People were pissed. They're like, oh, it's this gay cowboy to play Joker. What the fuck is this? This is fucking horrible. You didn't fucking pick Johnny Depp. People were pissed. But guess what? Heath Ledger did the greatest fucking Joker of all times. Yes, he died. I totally believe that Heath Ledger died preparing for his role of Joker. I mean, that motherfucker locked himself in a hotel room for 6 months to prepare for that role. If you're just dying to be a star, Ben, that's what you're gonna have to do. I think Ben Affleck, you're just gonna have to lock yourself in a hotel room until the filming begins and never come out, never eat, never drink, and just do a shitload of drugs and probably die. And some people don't want you to die, but I think at this point, like, you're either gonna have to do that and you'll probably be the blow our fucking minds, it'd be the greatest Batman of all times, or you're just gonna be okay. Like, there's no in between. Like, you're not gonna be able to survive Ben Affleck and be great at this fucking role. Like, you're going to have to die to be great at this role, or you're just gonna be an okay Batman. Like, it's just, there's no in between. This is what's gonna have to be done, and I'm sorry. Heath did it, and you know what? He is one of, Brokeback Mountain, that random weird romance with Julia Stiles that he did with his fucking, he looked like a surfer piece of shit. Like, all that was erased when he became the greatest Joker of all time. I don't care if people want to come here in the comments and be like, he wasn't the greatest. Shut the fuck up. He was. Maybe he wasn't, Jack Nicholson was a beast, You could argue that all day, but I just have to say, if you want to die to be a star, go ahead, Affleck. But until then, that's all I'm going to say about it. That's all I'm going to say about it. Like, there's no in between. He's either going to have to die. Get your Ben Affleck movies in, because he's probably going to die by 2015 to prep for, that's it. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm fucking up. Yeah. My most infamous supervillain on YouTube, MsMurderMonroe. I'm out.